Hello and thanks for clicking on this video. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you watching. We recently took our Chevy Colorado into our local discount tire shop for the first 5,000 mile rotation on the Yokohama X-ATs that we've been running on the truck for a few months now. It hit me that this 5,000 mile mark might also be an opportune time to kind of talk about our impressions of the tire so far. To clarify, we run the E-load range version of this tire in an LT 265/70 R17. It weighs 55.8 pounds. Most of the first 5,000 miles we put on these tires were due to a road trip that we took from the West Coast over to Ouray, Colorado and back. Yokohama pitches this as a quiet tire, at least for the aggressive all-terrain hybrid tire segment. I have to say, this is one of the areas where this tire really shines. It's not that much louder than the Yokohama all-terrains, the G015s that we had on the truck before this, and the noise really hasn't increased much over the first 5,000 miles. I chose this tire because of its 3-ply design and seemingly tough sidewalls. It did not disappoint going up and over Imaging Pass. We didn't have any issues on the rocks at all. The staff at Discount Tire told me that we were down to 15-30 seconds tread depth when we took it in for the 5,000 mile rotation. From the factory, this tire starts with a tread depth of 17-30 seconds, so we might be cutting it close as far as Yokohama's 45,000 mile warranty for the LT sizes. So this tire did great for me in the rocks. I haven't had any issues with it on dry or wet pavement, and I'm sure many of you are wondering how this tire does in the snow. I'm going to start this segment of the video out by clarifying that this is not a Three Peak Mountain Snowflake rated tire. I did not buy it for its snow performance. I bought it because I needed a durable tire for a heavy truck. So we had these tires up in some snow in mid-December. It certainly wasn't fresh powder. It was more like snow that had thawed a little bit and then refrozen overnight for at least a few days before we touched it. This tire doesn't have a ton of siping, so I wasn't expecting great snow performance, but it didn't leave me wanting. We went everywhere that we tried to go. It didn't seem like the tires were excessively slipping anywhere. I don't know much about the compound of these tires or how much silica content is in there. I know that plays a role because for winter performance, you want the tires to remain somewhat soft and pliable under freezing temps. The tread pattern does an adequate job of packing snow in and keeping it there, which also improves tread in the snow. But you're likely to get better performance out of a dedicated Three Peak Mountain Snowflake rated all-terrain like a BFG or a Toyo AT3 or something along those lines. So as much as I hate to admit this, we have not had these tires out in the sand during the first 5,000 miles. I really hope this is another area where these tires shine, as it seems like the tread design should do a pretty good job of floating on top of sand. Either way, we're going to find out. We've got a trip scheduled down to Anza Borrego in California here in about a month. We'll be sure to report back on how it does in the mix of desert and rocks down there. That's all we've got time for today. If you're new to the channel and you found some value in this video, please give some thought to hitting that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Thanks again for watching Trash Panda Garage, and until the next time, get out there and build something.